Hope you guys can hear me. Let's wait a little bit for people to come on this live. Welcome from a little paradise garden somewhere in Holland. Hello everyone. How are y'all doing? I'm enjoying the beautiful weather today on the release of Vermilion. It was raining earlier today, but now I'm in the sun. Getting some vitamin D. Did any of you guys already see the video that just went live? The fourth single, Cradle to the Grave. I was there in the chat watching with you. Super excited. Today is a very special day. Friday the 23rd of August, the release of my album. Let's see if Leo wants to come and join. We have some cats in the house here. Walking around in the garden. Maybe he'll come say hi. Leo! Maybe he sees an interesting animal he wants to chase. But yeah, album is out. I have the LP right here in front of me. I'm wearing red today, celebration of the release. It's crazy to hold this in your hand. Basically another baby. There are 10 tracks on the album, and the fourth single was just released along with the whole album, so you can listen to it on all platforms. You can order it online. We have some cool merch as well. Also, this, of course, the color red, some cool hoodies, t-shirts, and yeah, this is it. The solo album I've been cooking for you guys since quite a while, and that I wrote together with Ari Nickerson. I guess most of you already know. I hope that you can hear me alright. Can you give me like thumbs up if you can hear me alright? It's also very windy outside. There's another cat coming. You can maybe hear it sounds like a baby, but it's actually a cat who likes to talk a lot. I think he likes the album as well. Yeah, and I thought maybe to celebrate, I'm gonna invite somebody on the live to chat a little bit about, especially fourth single, Lovely Rust. Lovely Rust, that was the second single. Cradle to the Grave. I'm a little distracted by the cats around me. Who wouldn't, you know? I'm definitely a cat person. And here are two beautiful cats with whom I've been cuddling a lot. But yeah, let's have a look. I haven't done a live in a while anymore. Windy. There's another cat. They're now suddenly all camera shy. We're gonna have... Hey, there she is. Team Blue.
How's it
Hello.
going?
Hey. I'm great. How are you
Doing well.
doing?
Thank you. Congrats on the album being
Thank
released now.
you. Thank you. Congrats to you too, and thank you for joining me on the amazing song. You did a great
Thank
job.
you. Yes, such a cool song. I'm so glad that everyone is finally getting to see it and hear it.
Yeah, it's always funny that you have to sit on a secret for quite a while, and you basically want to share it with the whole world, but you have to bite your lip, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But I like surprising fans like that, you know. I like to just like have these big moments of surprise throughout the year. So that's why we do that a lot with our channel
Yeah,
too. We kind of keep quiet and then we surprise.
yeah, yeah. I was not announcing the whole solo album until it was basically finished already. So it came out
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
blue.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it looks
So did you watch the video now as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, I was watching the premiere along with everyone else, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's exciting to see it with everyone like commenting and the chat going by at the same time.
Mm.
Reading as much of the chat as I can. It just flies by though.
Yeah, yeah, and I am on a holiday now, so I only have my phone with me, and I'm typing like a maniac
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
phone. All excited, yeah. But now it's out. Now everybody can enjoy it and sing it in the shower or wherever they are in
Yeah,
the car.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I think it looks really cool. I'm very proud of you, and I think you should be really happy, and you deserve this holiday after all that work.
Yeah, yeah. I I'm trying to relax, but can't be offline now because it's a special day, and I really wanted to come online just to say thank you to everybody, and thank you, Alissa, for joining me. And we had a lot of fun on the video shoot with Patrick. When did we record it? Is it like 2 months ago?
I
I already forgot.
so
Like,
I remember just because I had flown in directly from Indonesia,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's
so I
right.
so I
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was in Indonesia and then I flew straight. I had to switch my flights and go straight to Sweden to film with you.
that's right.
And
Yeah.
uh so the whole thing was like a very jet lagged blur to me. But hopefully it doesn't look that way in the video.
No, no, you're a pro. Couldn't see at all that you were tired. You looked fresh as a daisy as always.
Perfect.
So
Yeah, very cool.
yeah, we're both kind of we're used to working with Patrick. We've
Yeah.
been working with him for a long time. We go way back,
Hmm. Hmm.
and he's a cool guy to work with. Just improvise on the fly with all the chains. And I remember you were going to the fabric shop on the day of the shoot to buy those fabrics, like last minute idea,
Yeah,
which is brilliant.
yeah, yeah. I was like, wait, wait. I know we can make this work. And then, and then I was going and like trying to touch up my makeup and then running back and like putting the fans and then showing Patrick like, no, stand here and do it this way. And I'm glad that we did that because I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, I love the fabric idea, and slow-mo shots are always a good idea.
Yeah.
And yeah, we recorded that video in front of a green screen, so you don't have much to work with. You have to imagine how is it going to look in the end. You don't know what's going to come out. It's always a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad, at least we got to film it together. Like we were actually
Yeah,
together because I
yeah,
I
because
mean,
yeah,
as you have, I've definitely done, quite a few videos where you're remote and, you can make it
hmm,
work. Like you can put things together with green screen, but it's more fun. And I feel like you
yeah,
get more idea. Like who knows if the fabric idea would have happened at all if we weren't together in the same room? So I think
hmm,
it's always cooler to film together. It makes it more fun too.
yeah. It's more fun, and we got to chat, do our makeup together, talk about everything, our lives, our professions, and there's also a different dynamic, and like you say, creativity feeds on each other.
Hmm.
So you have an idea, and then at the spot, I do love a scripted video shoot, but I also like to improvise, and that's where Patrick is very open to. Just goes with the flow. You girls have an idea, he just got the chains.
Yeah.
So we were playing
Yeah.
around with that. I slapped myself in the face a couple times with those chains. I have some bloopers. It's on video, so I might share that
Oh,
one day.
yeah.
But
Those
yeah, it
were,
was
yeah, not as easy to work was it as you. I think I hit myself too, actually, when they kept falling. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and indeed we had some ones that were real iron or metal, and then there were some plastic ones. But I even got stuck with my shoe in those chains. The ones we had
Oh,
hanging over the curtain setup. It was funny. I
yeah.
had a lot of fun.
It was a good time. It was great.
Yeah, even though we were jet lagged and everything, and both of us have such a busy schedule, it's very difficult. It was difficult for us to like set a date and make it work, but like you said, it's so important that both of us were in the same room, and makes it more special, and it's such a fun experience. I love doing video shoots,
Yeah.
so it's always a treat for me to do that.
Is that like our videos what you like the most about the album process, would you say? Or
No, not necessarily, but it's one of the most fun things to do actually, because that's when after the music is there, you get to visualize the whole thing, you know. It's the same with the artwork and the photo shoot and how you're going to set up the stage decor with
Yeah,
yeah, all the props and the outfits and stuff. I know you're also always very much involved in that as well.
yeah,
You enjoy it as well, I think.
yeah, yeah. No, I love music videos. Even when I'm recording the songs, I often picture like, what is this music video going to look like? And of course, not every song becomes a music video, which is sad, but
Hmm.
a lot of them do. And I usually that's like something that I picture even from the moment that I'm recording, just because having that vision sort of guides me like, okay, is this going to be more black metal? Is it going to be more death metal? Is it going to be spooky? What's it going to be like? So yeah, I love doing videos. So I'm always down for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy we got to do it. And yeah, we've known each other now for, I guess, 20-ish
Yeah,
years since the early days of Epica. We've toured together, but we never actually got to work
yeah,
together in a song, sing together and do a
yeah.
video.
I can't
So that
believe
was
it's
fun.
taken
That
this long, but I'm so glad that you invited me to do this. It's about time.
yeah, you're the perfect fit for the song Cradle to the Grave, and it was also amazing that you could provide beautiful, clean vocals, and we made really a cool duet out of the song. And it's one of my favorite songs. It was actually one of the first songs that Arian wrote, and yeah, I love it. I have to listen to the album again, you know, when you're in the process of writing, recording, then you become sometimes oversaturated
Hmm.
because you listen to it so many times, I'm sure you
Yeah,
know, and then you need to let it go for a while and then let it age a little bit like a red wine.
yeah,
And then you listen to it again and you can enjoy it from a different perspective, I guess, like the fruits of your, how do you say, of your
yeah,
labor then,
yeah,
I guess.
yeah. I usually when I get mixes back for an album and I'm trying to just get that distance so that I can judge the mix and make notes about like what to change in the mix. It's hard to have that distance
Mhm.
because you're so in it, and also you know what you know your performance, right? So you want to be thinking big picture and mix, but sometimes you end up just like focusing in on like, oh, the way I pronounce that word is that, and like you focus in on these tiny little details. And so there's like well, I guess four tricks that I do when I'm trying to focus on a mix and get some distance.
Mhm.
So one of them is I'll go on a bike ride and I'll listen to it while I'm biking. So
Yeah.
I'm actually like
Mhm.
distracted and like doing something else that's also fun,
Yeah.
but that's also playing. So then if like anything pops out at me, I know there must be something weird about it because it's like
Mhm.
not my main focus. I'll do the
Yeah.
same thing while going on a jog. So in that case, it's like I see how much it motivates me.
Mhm.
I'll do the same thing driving the car because also car stereos like sound different than like headphones or like studio speakers. And
Yeah.
then sometimes what I'll do
Mhm.
also is I'll actually play it on like a Bluetooth speaker and put it in another room and then go a little bit far away from it
Mhm.
and see if when I'm hearing it through some walls, if anything
Yeah.
stands out at me. And that's usually like those are like the layers that I go through usually to like get some distance, actually sometimes physically, um, from the
Mhm.
album. But it's always nice once you've had
Mhm.
like the mix is sent in, everything's done, and like today it's released and finally everybody else is going to hear it, and then you kind of when you listen to it that day you also hear it in a slightly different way because you know that everybody else is hearing it too.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I do it a little bit the same. Maybe not to that extent, but listen to it through different speaker setups in the car because I love to listen to music
Yeah,
in the car, and also like you say when you're working out because that is I don't know, you have like you say, you have a different attention span when you're working out. You're focused on working out, and I love to do it in the gym if
yeah,
I have the chance. So I'm out of my normal environment, and then you have a different kind of focus. And I have to say, I love some songs on the album that really have a cool drive that helps
yeah,
you, you know. So this album is great for
yeah,
working out.
yeah. I'll make some workout playlists.
Yeah, with the exception of the two ballads, of course.
That's for the cool
The you can
down.
listen to those before for the cool down or when you want to reach the when you want to do meditation or you want to go to sleep to wind
Yeah,
down. But yeah, it's a special day. It's still sometimes you can't really realize it, that it's actually now out and now everybody can listen to it. It feels on one side a little bit like a relief, and on the other side it's like, yeah, this is what you've been working towards for so long, and now it's out there. Everybody can have
Yeah,
it. So,
yeah,
and enjoy it, hopefully.
yeah, yeah. That's, I mean, that's what we hope for, right? Just people to
Yeah.
enjoy
Yeah.
what we work on, because it does take a lot of work. So
Yeah, more work than people think, and it really takes blood, sweat, and tears to get to the end and to the finish
hmm.
line.
And you've also been doing a bunch of
It's,
festivals already this summer, right? Like you've been just playing shows with Epica.
yeah, we've been playing shows, and on top of that, writing and recording an Epic #9 album. This summer, I recorded my vocals for that as well, and yeah, the visual part of that is also almost finished. So
Busy,
it's
busy.
been, yeah, it's very busy. And you're also on a holiday now, right?
I wanted to be on a holiday, but that didn't
Or
work out.
oh, oh
Yeah, no, I
no.
wanted to go surfing, but it didn't actually work out. Because there's like in the North Atlantic, there's some hurricane stuff happening, but that's
Okay.
usually good because
Mhm.
where I go surfing, usually normally there's not like a full-on hurricane. It's just you get bigger waves because of the hurricane
Mhm.
activities offshore. So I really, really wanted to go, but I had too much stuff that I had to get done because on Tuesday I have to fly to a secret location for another secret
A secret project.
another secret thing. And
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
didn't have time. I had to get stuff done. So I'm hoping that when I come back from this other secret project that I will be able to go surfing.
I hope that for you as well, because I know you are a very hard worker and never really have time for a holiday. And even when you have a holiday, then you still sometimes, you're never completely off. You always have things running
Yeah.
in the background. But that just shows our dedication for art, I guess. We're always connected to it. I can never let it go. It's creative brain problem,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's also a blessing, I
Yeah,
guess.
it is for sure. Well,
Shall we check if people have any questions?
yeah.
Because I don't know if I type on the chat, it's gonna go over your face. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Uh, but if people have any questions, now is your time. You can ask Alissa or me a question. Keep it fun and respectful, please. Another secret project. Woohoo! Well, we can't tell more about that, I guess, or you can't tell more about
No,
that.
but you
But
will all know about it at some point.
yeah, it will reach the
Hmm.
light of day. Somebody is asking where we filmed the video. We did it in Gothenburg, in the Gothenburg Film Studios with Patrick who
Hmm.
lives.
Actually, it's the same studio where I had filmed the video for The World Is Yours, and also where I had filmed the video for Dream Stealer, which just came out on my birthday not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing. I know that. Well, I have recorded basically all for three songs. So with the exception of R.E.D., I recorded it in my own film studio, photo studio.
Hmm.
But they were also recorded in that studio. I wanted to, for these singles, have the ease in a way to do it in the studio, to have a controlled environment to film in. And also, I had very little time, so
Yeah.
I always had only one day or half a day to film a video, and Lovely Rust only took 2 hours
Hmm.
to set up and
That's a
film.
beautiful video.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
thanks.
Really
It's
beautiful.
very minimalistic, but comes with a message, of course, that the song is the message and not the video itself. And it's just a very sincere, heartfelt one take performance. I'm singing the song as he's filming me, and then we just filmed some slow-mo shots,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
It was the quickest video shoot I've ever done.
Yeah, I can't even imagine having such a condensed shoot like that, but that's very cool. I mean, I think it's really cool.
what What's the longest video shoot you've ever done for any of your projects or art
I
animation?
think
Like
that's coming
the
up.
hardest.
I
Oh,
think
that's coming up.
I think that's
Okay.
where I'm going next week, so I'm a little nervous about that. But
Ooh.
so far the longest, honestly, all of my shoots have been like one day, but sometimes sometimes it'll be a day that starts at 2 a.m. and finishes at like
Oh,
midnight. So,
oh yeah.
because we'll do different locations or we'll do bits and pieces of different
Hmm.
videos. So, um, yeah, I mean, I think kind of like you, I usually like condense and group together the video shoots. So normally it's
Hmm.
like I'll go and be shooting videos for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. Um,
Yeah. Oh wow, that's
yeah,
intense.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, we had, I think, the very first video I ever recorded with Epica, that was also the longest, and that's for the Phantom Agony, and that's quite a cult video. Um, but at Storm the Sorrow, I also had a video shoot that started in the morning, and we filmed through the night until the next morning. And I was, by the end of the shoot, I was just shaking. I really wanted to continue, but I couldn't
yeah,
anymore. My body was done, I was covered in black goo and had tentacles attached to my bodysuit, and then I had to shower, get everything off, and get ready again for the camera. And I was, at the end, I was just shaking, and I thought, okay,
yeah,
that was enough torture for me.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go to
I loved,
bed.
I mean, like I told you before, though, I love that video. I think it's super cool. I remember when it came out.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Epica videos as well. It was so much fun to film, and
I hear the
yeah,
cat.
cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's that's Suso. He's very vocal.
Oh my God.
What is it? He's not. There's two cats here. They are OC cats from my
Hmm.
friend, and the bigger boy, his name is Leo. He is hunting, and the other one is called Bisou,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
kiss
yeah,
in
yeah.
French. But he doesn't like to be touched during the day,
Oh,
only in the
okay.
evening. But he's talking. He likes it when it's windy, and then he's singing all the time. So it's cute.
That's so cute. The audio is totally coming through. I can hear him.
Yeah, it's funny. He's a funny guy. How is your cat
She's
doing?
good. She's good. She's, fluffy and crazy and awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've
yeah,
recently
she's
had,
very cute.
this is a new development in my road to being a real life Disney princess, which is that yesterday a squirrel came and sat on my lap. I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah, you're turning into
Yeah,
Snow
yeah,
White, huh?
exactly. I'm
Or
just like welcome. I'm like, come on, guys, all woodland creatures, come and join me. And so it's
Sleeping
starting. Yeah,
Beauty.
it's starting. I got one squirrel, so very proud of that.
It's always a good sign when animals come to you and they feel your energy, and that they are very that they feel safe in your
Yeah.
surroundings. So
Um,
yeah, Bisou already
well,
left. So I will pass on the greetings to
yeah.
Bisou.
I
But
think a lot of people in the chat also want to give a little hug to Bizou.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to see if the other guy could come and crash my live hangout, but they have priorities, they have other things to do, like catch mice and just do nothing and
Yeah,
sleep all
and
day. I would like to do that too for one day.
yes, that would be nice. But that's not in the cards for us, I guess.
No, no, we gotta work. And I will let you rest as well. Uh, and we will, when we have a little bit more free time in our schedules, do also a live hangout on our Patreon
Yes.
one day. That's something we have planned.
Yes, exactly. As soon as
Uh,
the stars align and we are both free at the
yeah,
same time, then we will do a hangout that both of our patrons can watch.
yeah. Hopefully before the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean it's gonna be tough. I'm basically gonna be on tour until the end of the year, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, you have a big Mexican tour coming
Yeah.
up, I think, right?
So I have
A month
yeah,
something.
so first I have a big tour of Europe. So it's gonna be like I
Okay.
think 5 weeks and it's with In Flames
Hmm.
and Soilwork. And so it's just like a big
Oh, cool.
Swedish invasion tour. And I think
Hmm.
I mean, it's really, a lot of it is sold out, and the ones that aren't sold out are getting close. So that's really encouraging. So I think it's going to be a really nice big tour. And then we go straight from that tour, like with no breaks, straight to Mexico. And then we do a tour of Mexico for a month. And that's going to take us basically right up until mid-December.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot. But that's fun, I guess. When we get work to do, it keeps us off the street, or actually on the street in the
Yeah,
tables.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And what about you? Do you have some touring coming up?
Well, we have the Symphonic Synergy shows coming up, which is next month. Two shows in Amsterdam with the orchestra
Hmm.
and choir. It's going to be a huge production, and a lot of rehearsing before that. And then in December we take that show to
Oh,
Mexico, also a double show or 2 days. And then next year when the new album comes out, we'll announce the
okay,
upcoming tours.
okay,
But I think after we're done with Symphonic Synergy, then October, November is going to be a little bit more quiet for us, and I think that's okay
of course.
before we then really hit the road again.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you need to have some downtime to get everything prepared and get everything
Hmm.
going because once an album comes out, it's just like a whirlwind for
Yeah,
like 2, 3 years nonstop. So,
yeah, yeah. You hop on the train that doesn't stop, and then you enter the 2.5 year touring cycle, which is exciting.
yeah,
And I'm also happy about the new Epica album. Sounds amazing.
awesome.
So much awesome music coming everybody's
Yeah.
way. And thank you so much for joining me on the live here.
Yeah, thank you for having me
And
and hello to everyone in the chat. I've been seeing all the comments in the chat, so hello to all of you as well.
I will write you. We'll stay in touch for a live hangout on Patreon. And thanks again so much for joining my solo album. Happy to have you on board.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your holiday. I'm trying to get this
I
reaction thing to work.
will.
You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
I saw
yeah.
this. I saw the thumbs up earlier, but
No, no,
do we have the metal sign? No
no,
metal
it doesn't
sign.
work for us anymore. Okay. Oh, you got
Oh, I
it.
got something. Oh,
Okay. It's just
yeah.
me that it doesn't work on. It's your album release day. You
That
take
was
it.
cool. I got the
Yes,
sparkles
it's
today
your day.
and make a little toast later with my friends and enjoy my rest of my holiday. Thanks so much for joining me. I will stay in
Thank
touch.
you. Bye, guys. Bye. Enjoy your
See
holiday.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Uh, that was lovely that Lisa joined us. I can answer some of your questions if you have any now before I resume my holiday and cuddle with either my LP or one of the cats, which are now missing in action. I can actually maybe even take you to the cats. Do you guys want to see the cats? Because I think I know where they are. Then I'll show you the cats and maybe go inside the garden. Any collab with Lana Del Rey? Not at the moment, but if she calls me, maybe I say yes. Is there going to be a solo tour soon? No, there's no concrete plans for a tour yet because now I hop back on the Epica train. We have the album number 9 finished. It's mixed, almost mastered, and we are discussing the order of the songs right now. And then we have the Symphonic Synergy shows coming up. We have another really cool project for Epica, which is top secret yet, and Mexico, and then planning tours and all of that. But October, November, we'll take some time off the stage. But of course, we're always working backstage, behind the stage, at home on all the cool things coming. But I don't have any solo shows planned because I've been extremely busy lately as well, and I also have a son who's with me now, but he didn't want to join the live hangout. So there's one cat. Let's see if he comes. No, not interested. No. What inspired me to do this album? Well, I always wanted to do a solo album since many, many years, and I was searching for the right person to do it with. And one person that came to mind almost immediately was Arjen Lucassen, because I've been a great fan of his music even before I joined Epica. And I wanted to ask if he was interested in writing songs for me. And I remember exactly when we had a call a couple of years ago. I was on tour in Latin America, and he said yes when I asked him. And but then, of course, our both our schedules were so busy, it was impossible to get it get it done, to really focus on it. And that was then last year. Then we started to talk about the whole project and how I wanted the music to sound and talk about the concept, the lyrics, the name, Vermilion, and all of that. And then we started to work on the songs. Oh, now the chat is going really quickly. The two horses behind me. Oh, yes. There's actually a couple more horses here. It's a lovely garden. It's really nice. My son is doing great. He's almost as tall as me. He's growing like cabbage, we say in Dutch. He's getting big and he's very proud of the album. I was reading some reviews to him yesterday that I received from the album release, and he was really impressed. He's like, "Oh wow, that's great." He says, "Happy to be my son," and I'm happy to be his mother. I got so many positive response on the album, and also from all my family and friends, because apparently I have been in the newspaper in Limburg, and all my aunts have been calling my parents. Today, my mother went to my old or my favorite record shop in Heerlen, where they have the album to pick it up. Wait, let's have a look if I can show you guys the cat. How can I switch this? There you go. There's one. He can't be bothered to look at the camera. There. That's the cat that likes to talk a lot, but he's not super cuddly. And then we have the other. I think the other cat is probably chilling in the front of the garden at the water, so I can have a look later. Leo, yeah, Leo is somewhere else, or maybe he's actually chilling with Vincent because they became best friends. It's very cute to see. Yeah, I think I'm going to resume my holiday because I have some more plans for today. But thank you so much for joining me on this live hangout here on Instagram. Go check out the album. It's available everywhere now on all the digital streaming platforms. All the singles are out. I have the fourth video out with Alissa. And thank you so much for your support. Have a lovely weekend. Go give the record a spin. Let me know what you think about it. And I wish you a lovely Friday. Hi, Koen. And then I'll see you hopefully very soon. And as said before, I also really want to do another live hangout on my Patreon, also together with Alissa when we both have time, which is tricky. We're both very busy, but that's in the cards. And wish you a lovely weekend. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.